Every morning, before you wake up, your money has already changed. Not the number, the power. Your bank balance looks the same. Your salary hasn't moved. Nothing dramatic happened overnight. And yet, what that money can do today is slightly different from yesterday. So who decided that? Because it wasn't you, and it wasn't a vote. At first, this sounds like a trick question. We're taught money has value because it's money, because it's printed, because it's official. But that's not how it actually works. Money doesn't wake up with a fixed worth. Its value is negotiated every single day, quietly. And this matters right now because the world is more connected, more indebted, and more fragile than ever. Tiny changes ripple fast, and most people never see who moved first. So let's slow this down. There is no single room where someone says, "Today money is worth less." There's no lever, no button. Instead, value emerges from a chain of decisions that starts before markets even open. It begins with expectations. What do people think will happen next? Growth or slowdown? Stability or risk? Calm or trouble? Central banks play an early role here, not by setting prices, but by setting tone. Interest rates, statements, sometimes just a sentence buried in a press release. Most people never read those words. Markets obsess over them. Because interest rates are the price of money itself. If borrowing becomes cheaper, money spreads faster. If borrowing becomes expensive, money tightens. That alone shifts value. But central banks aren't dictators. They don't command belief. They influence it. Next come the markets, currency traders, bond investors, banks moving enormous sums before breakfast. They're not asking, what is money worth today? They're asking, what will it be worth tomorrow? If they expect inflation, they demand higher returns. If they expect stability, they accept less. Those expectations push prices, which push yields, which push exchange rates. By the time most people wake up, a global vote has already happened. No ballots, just money moving. Here's the uncomfortable part. Your money's value isn't decided locally anymore. It's decided globally.
A pension fund in Europe, a hedge fund in New York, a central bank in Asia. Their decisions affect your purchasing power, even if they've never heard of you. Now zoom in closer. Businesses don't price things based on today. They price things based on what they fear tomorrow. If they expect higher costs, they raise prices early. If they expect weaker demand, they hold back. That means prices change before conditions do, which feels unfair because it is. This is where people say greed. Sometimes that's true. Often it's simpler. Uncertainty is expensive. So businesses build buffers, and those buffers are paid for by you. Add one more layer. Money isn't just a unit, it's a claim on future goods, future labor, future stability. When confidence is high, that claim is strong. When confidence cracks, the claim weakens. That's why money can lose value even when nothing visible breaks. No shortage, no crisis, just a quiet shift in belief. The hype tells us money is controlled, managed, stable. Reality is messier. Money is constantly being renegotiated by millions of decisions reacting to the future, not the present. That's why prices can rise during calm periods, why currencies move on rumors, why your paycheck feels smaller even when it's unchanged. Zoom out and it gets stranger. Modern money isn't backed by gold or oil or anything solid. It's backed by credibility, by the belief that systems will function, that debts will be honored, that tomorrow will look enough like today. And every morning that belief is tested. Some days it holds, some days it weakens. No announcement, no countdown, just a subtle shift in what your money can command. So when you ask who decides what money is worth each morning, the honest answer is unsettling. Everyone does, and no one does. It's the result of expectations colliding at scale. Which leaves one final question. If money only works because we collectively believe in the future, what happens on the morning we stop believing together?
Thank you for watching. Follow us on social media for more.